I last longer than a half note, but I'm shorter than a whole. I'm made with something extra, a little dot that takes control. You strike me once, then count and wait. 2 beats, and then 1 more. I'm held for 3 strong pulses, not 1 or 2 or 4. Welcome back, musicians! Today we're going to discover a brand new note, but to find out what it is and how to perform it, you have to solve my riddle. Are you ready? Here we go. I last longer than a half note, but I'm shorter than a whole. I'm made with something extra, a little dot that takes control. You strike me once, then count and wait, 2 beats, and then 1 more. I'm held for 3 strong pulses, not 1 or 2 or 4. Clap this pattern and you will find what you're looking for. Feel the beats and count to 3, you won't need any more. What am I? That's it. Once you figure out the answer to the riddle, you will know what the new note is. That's a lot to figure out, so let's go one line at a time. The first line is, I last longer than a half note, but I'm shorter than a whole. What do you think that means? Yep, there's a note between a half note and whole note. Longer than a half, but shorter than a whole. Good start. Here's the next part. I'm made with something extra, a little dot that takes control. Do you know anything about a note with a dot? Right, the dotted quarter note. When we learned about tango, we learned that a dot makes a quarter note a bit longer. A dot can be added to any note. So the new note is a note between a half and a whole, and it has a dot making it a bit longer. Does a dotted quarter fit that description? Nope. A dotted quarter note is 1.5 beats. That's not longer than a half note. I think more information is needed. Let's keep going. The third part is, you strike me once, then count and wait, 2 beats, and then 1 more. What does this line tell you? You got it. When a note is longer than 1 beat, we clap or strike it once and hold it for the correct number of beats. This line and the next line go together. I'm held for 3 strong pulses, not 1 or 2 or 4. 2 beats, then 1 more, 3 strong pulses. What does all of that mean? 3 beats. That's it. Beats are a strong pulse. The riddle is about a note that is 3 beats long. I think you've almost got the answer. If you think you've got it, use the last part of the riddle to confirm your choice. If you're not sure yet, don't worry. The final bit may help you figure it out. Clap this pattern and you will find what you're looking for. Feel the beats and count to 3. You won't need any more. There aren't any notes in the measure, but there's some counting syllables. Ta. Clap it with me to get a feel for this mystery note. 1, 2, go. Ta. That's the sound of a 3-beat note. That's the whole riddle. Can you figure out what the new note is? Let's go over everything. The answer is a note that is longer than a half note and shorter than a whole note. It's a note with a dot. The dot makes the note longer. The note is one sound held for 3 beats. and we count it using the ta. Any guesses? The answer to this riddle is a dotted half note. It fits between the half note and whole note. A half note is 2 beats long, but a dot adds 1 more beat of sound. That makes it 3 beats long. And ta is the perfect way to perform a dotted half note. You solved my riddle, but we're not done yet. Pause the video now to write down what you know about dotted half notes. Come back when you're ready. All set? Great. Now let's put the dotted half note into practice. Remember the last part of the riddle? Well, there's a rhythm to go with it, and it uses the dotted half note. Take a moment to read and practice clapping this rhythm with the counting syllables. It's in your guided notes. Make sure to check the time signature to see how many beats are in one measure. Pause the video while you practice, then come back when you feel confident with the rhythm. Ready? Let's clap the rhythm together. Here we go. Ta, 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 ti, ti, ta, ta, ta. Ta, 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 ta. Ta, 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 ta. Ta, 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 ta. Ta, 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 ta. 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 Fantastic work, musicians! You solved the riddle, and now you know all about dotted half notes. For more practice and an extra challenge, check out your lesson materials. Make sure to hold each dotted half note for 3 beats. Happy practicing! Hey, hey.